Let's do some brutally simple commission math that most people avoid because it exposes two things: the upside and the excuses. Here's the setup. One funded deal per week. Average funding amount, $50,000. Commission rate, 4%. Okay, what does that actually pay? 50,000 times 4% is $2,000. Not potential, not maybe. $2,000. One deal per week equals $2,000 per week. Now zoom out. $2,000 per week times 4 weeks is $8,000 a month. And if you stay consistent for a full year, $2,000 per week times 52 weeks is $104,000. That's the boring version. 4%. One deal a week. No hero stuff. Now let's talk about what happens when you level up as an active partner. Same exact deal volume. $50,000 funded per week. At 6% commission, 50,000 times 6% is $3,000 per deal. One deal per week equals $3,000 a week. That's $12,000 a month if you're thinking in 4-week blocks. And over 52 weeks, 3,000 times 52 is $156,000 a year. Now, the spicy tier. At 8% commission, 50,000 times 8% is $4,000 per deal. One deal per week equals $4,000 a week. That's $16,000 a month in 4-week blocks. And over a year, 4,000 times 52 is $208,000. Read that again. One deal a week can land anywhere from about $100,000 a year to over $200,000 a year, depending on your commission tier. And we're still using the same exact assumption. $50,000 funded per week. No 10 deals a day. No, I made 7 figures in 3 weeks. Just one deal a week. Now here's the part people miss. This isn't just math, it's behavior. Because one deal a week doesn't mean you wake up on Friday and manifest a funded client like a crystal-gazing wizard. It means you run a pipeline. You talk to business owners every day. You qualify fast. You follow up like a professional. And you stop treating consistency like a personality trait other people were born with. If you can keep a steady rhythm, you don't need to be a sales genius. You need a system. And here's why this business is so underrated. The deal size scales. 50,000 is the baseline example. But if your average deal becomes 75,000, 100,000, 200,000, the math doesn't change. Your life does. So the real question isn't, can I do this? The real question is, can I commit to the unsexy part long enough for the math to start paying me? Because one deal a week isn't a fantasy. It's a standard for people who treat this like a business and not a mood. If you want to get plugged in as an affiliate partner, check the links in the description. Get registered, and I'll show you how to build a simple weekly pipeline that turns someday into deposits.